Now tell me, why would you waste your time chasing a version of success that never feels right? See, most people waste years of chasing generic goals, feeling unfulfilled even when they do reach the top. So in this video, I'm going to show you how characters like Bachira and Shido from Blue Lock effortlessly tap into their self and freedom ego type, empowering you with some clarity and confidence to pursue success your own way. Now, the self and freedom ego type is all about embracing your individuality and trusting your instincts. And no one embodies this better than everyone's favorite soccer monster, Meguru Bachira. From the moment that we meet him, Bachira clearly marches to the beat of his own drum. He loves soccer passionately and is always searching for others who share his enthusiasm. But as a kid, Bachira was bullied for being so eccentric and unique. So, in order to cope with his loneliness and fear, he created an imaginary friend he called his monster. Basically a representation of his instincts and the brand of soccer that he wants to play. Now, whenever his inner monster appeared, Bachira unleashed his explosive creativity on the field, making these daring and unpredictable plays. But Bachira soon realized that relying solely on his imaginary monster had become a great weakness for him. Watching Isagi rapidly evolve, even going so far as challenging Ren, the top player in Blue Lock, recognized that he was falling way behind. This realization reignited his fear of isolation, pushing him to confront his inner monster directly. Now, deciding he no longer needed an external force to guide him, Bachira internalized his monster, becoming the embodiment of instinct himself, unlocking his powerful monstrance flow state. While in this state, Bachira fully integrates his instinct into his playstyle, trusting himself completely and making moves, well, spontaneously. Through Bachira, we see clearly how honest self-reflection can spark incredible growth. So, what can we learn from how Bachira represents this ego type? By trusting his instinct and merging his inner creativity with his playstyle, Bachira turns limitations into opportunities, fully expressing himself and achieving personal fulfillment. So, just like Bachira, embracing your natural tendencies can help you navigate challenges in a creative and authentic way. For instance, instead of copying someone else's method at work or school, lean into your own unique perspective and ideas. What is it that you can bring to this project or situation? Now, staying true to your individuality can help you stand out, achieve success on your own terms, and find deeper satisfaction in your accomplishments. But what happens when you fully commit to your instincts and embrace chaos as a core part of your creative process? That's where our next character takes the self and freedom mindset to an entirely new level. While Bachira shows us how embracing our uniqueness can unlock creativity, sometimes reaching the next level means fully diving into the chaos of uncertainty. And no player personifies chaos and instinct better than the demon of the pitch himself, Ryusei Shido. Now, Shido's approach to soccer is, as I said, pure instinct and just raw chaos. His animalistic, unpredictable playing style perfectly captures what it means to trust your gut. And as for Shido, he describes his instinct as a feeling that every cell in his body can just sense a goal. And it's this total immersion in the moment is what allows him to push beyond ordinary boundaries and pull off these mind-blowing feats on the field, like his crazy drive shots that seem impossible until he actually does them. But what's most fascinating about Shido is his absolute refusal to compromise his desires for external validation. His single-minded obsession is scoring goals and leaving a lasting mark on the world. He even compares scoring goals to having children. Each goal a piece of himself left behind as a legacy. And it's this intense self-focus is exactly why others see Shido as uncontrollable and erratic. Even Ego, the mastermind behind Blue Lock itself, labeled Shido as impossible to control. But oddly enough, players who don't try to control him, players who instead elevate his chaotic style, like Saitoshi and Charles, are the only ones who can truly synchronize with him. For Shido, it's never been about pleasing coaches, teammates, or even the fans. It's purely about the joy and satisfaction of expressing himself fully on the pitch. So, what can we learn from how Shido represents this ego type? By trusting his natural instincts and maintaining a singular focus on his goals, Shido demonstrates that pushing beyond perceived limits and following one's true desires can lead to personal growth and fulfillment. So, like Shido, having a clear vision and unshakable determination is essential in this. Rather than chasing external approval, focus on goals that genuinely excite and fulfill you. For example, instead of pursuing a career or hobby just because others expect you to, choose something that truly resonates with you, something that feels instinctively right. Passion and intrinsic satisfaction will guide you towards a more meaning and fulfilling life. But maybe you're still unsure if this type even fits who you are. You might be struggling right now to figure out exactly which of the 4 ego types matches your own natural strengths and tendencies. So if that's you, then click on this video where I break down how each ego type could be the missing key to your own breakthrough.